Alright, if you're thinking about grabbing the Seagate BarraCuda Q5 NVMe SSD, you need to stop right here. This review is going to save you money and potentially a lot of frustration. I've tested it and I'm about to reveal the real-world performance and the hidden problems you won't find on the Amazon page. For the best price, click the link in the description. Let's dive in. The BarraCuda Q5 promises blazing speeds up to 2400 MB s-read, that's 50 times faster than a hard drive. It's sleek, uses 3D QLC NAND, and installs easily. On paper, it's a fantastic upgrade. But here's what surprised me: the numbers aren't the whole story. Therefore, I discovered some serious limitations that might make you reconsider. First, the speed promise. NVMe should be transformative. Sequential reads up to 2400 MB/s, writes up to 1800 MB/s. Compared to a SATA SSD, this should feel like a rocket. But in real use, you don't always get that peak performance. Therefore, I ran benchmarks and daily tasks, and the results were inconsistent. It's fast, but not consistently the fastest. Now the technology. It uses QLC NAND. That's quad-level cell. It allows for higher capacities like the 2 TB model at a lower cost. But QLC has a known weakness: its write performance can tank as the drive fills up. Therefore, while it's great for storing games and media, heavy sustained writes like video editing could slow it down significantly. This is a crucial detail most reviews gloss over. Let's talk about the Amazon facade. A 4.7-star rating sounds impeccable. A price around $185 for 1 TB seems competitive. The reviews praise the speed and ease of installation, but I dug deeper into those top reviews. Therefore, I found many users reporting issues after several months of use, slowdowns, and concerns about long-term reliability. The high rating might be based on initial impressions, not longevity. Installation is a highlight. The M.2 2280 form factor is slim and plug-and-play. Seagate includes free DiskWizard software for cloning your old drive. This is genuinely helpful, but the software can be finicky. Therefore, some users have reported failed migrations or compatibility issues. It's a great tool, but you might need some tech savvy to get it working perfectly. It's like a free gift that sometimes needs assembly instructions written in ancient runes. So what's the real performance like? For booting your system and loading games, it's noticeably faster than a hard drive. Multitasking feels smoother. Downloads and installs are efficient. But when you push it with large file transfers or continuous writing, the advertised 1800 MB/s write speed isn't always sustainable. Therefore, if you're a casual user, you'll be happy. If you're a power user, you might hit a performance wall. It's the sports car that runs great on a smooth highway but struggles on a rugged mountain road. Now the capacity. The available storage can vary, they say. You get what you buy, but over-provisioning and system files eat some space. That's normal. But with QLC technology, as you fill the drive past 70% or 80%, the performance can noticeably dip. Therefore, managing your free space becomes more important than with other SSD types. It's like a closet that gets slower to organize when it's almost full. Let's address durability. Seagate is a reputable brand. The drive comes with a warranty. But QLC NAND generally has a lower endurance rating compared to TLC or MLC NAND used in more expensive drives. Therefore, for typical consumer use, it's fine. But for heavy write cycles, it might wear out faster. This isn't a deal breaker for most, but it's a hidden trade-off for that lower price. Is it worth the $184.99? Compared to other NVMe drives in its price range, it offers good value for capacity. But when you factor in the QLC performance caveats, you might find a TLC-based drive with slightly lower capacity, but more consistent performance is a better buy for your needs. Therefore, the value proposition isn't as clear-cut as the Amazon page makes it seem. It's like choosing between a bigger burger or a better tasting one. Sometimes size isn't everything. Here's a joke for you. This SSD is so eager to impress it starts fast like it's running from a bear, but then settles into a leisurely stroll like it's forgotten why it was running. Let's look at the competition. There are many NVMe SSDs out there. Some from Samsung, Western Digital, Crucial. They often use TLC NAND. They might cost a bit more for similar capacity, but they frequently offer more consistent performance and higher endurance ratings. Therefore, the BarraCuda Q5 is playing in a crowded field where its main advantage is price per gigabyte, not peak performance stability. It's the budget contender in a championship fight. Another joke. Using the cloning software felt like teaching my old hard drive to use a smartphone. It was a mix of hope, confusion, and one accidental factory reset. So should you buy it? For the right user, absolutely. If you're upgrading a gaming PC or a general-use desktop from a hard drive, this will feel like a massive leap. The speed boost is real. The installation is simple. The price is attractive. But if you're a content creator, a data hoarder, or someone who does massive file manipulations regularly, you might want a more robust drive. Therefore, the decision hinges entirely on your specific use case. It's not a universal champion. Let's rehook. Are you just chasing the highest number on the spec sheet? Because the highest number isn't always the best experience. The positives are significant: faster boots, faster loads, efficient multitasking. The slim design fits nearly any modern PC. Seagate's support and warranty add peace of mind. For most everyday tasks, it's a fantastic upgrade. Therefore, dismissing it because of its QLC nature would be unfair. It delivers on its core promise for the majority of buyers. Here's my final joke. This drive is like a friendly but slightly forgetful colleague. Gets the job done quickly most days, but occasionally needs a reminder to finish the report. One more joke. The Amazon rating is so high it's like everyone gave it a standing ovation after the first act of the play, but some left during the intermission. Resolution and positive note. After all this testing and analysis, the Seagate BarraCuda Q5 is a solid consumer NVMe SSD. Its problems are largely tied to the inherent trade-offs of QLC technology, not a flaw in the product itself. For the price, it delivers exceptional value for upgrading from a hard drive or a SATA SSD. The speed improvements are tangible. The ease of use is excellent. Therefore, if your use case matches what it's designed for, general computing, gaming, storage, you will be very satisfied. It's a worthwhile purchase that will breathe new life into your system. Don't let the nuanced problems scare you off. Understand them, and if they don't apply to you, this drive is a great buy. To get the best current price on Amazon and to see the latest deals, check the link in the description below. Make an informed decision and enjoy the speed boost.